The vast majority of poverty in this world is actually designed. This is not a new discovery. Rather, it is not difficult to look at history to see that different systems throughout history have strikingly similar characteristics. In the system of the society in which we live, it's already set up barriers that most people can't even get out of. From slavery, feudalism to the current capitalist system, these social systems share a common design. That's what keeps you busy. But there's only so much you can get out of it. So where's the return you deserve? If you think about it, the people at the bottom of the ladder are bound to live in a situation where the poorer they are, the busier they are. The busier I get, the poorer I get, and so on and so forth. No matter how hard you work, no matter how busy you are, wealth is always out of reach. In the past, many countries have tried to make labor compulsory for the grassroots by law. But this was clearly inhuman and led to strikes and revolts. And then, the rulers then devised a more subtle method, forcing people to work through hunger. If you don't work, then you can't get enough food. Not only does the setting mechanism appear to be fair, and it goes on quietly, because it motivates people. Over time, the dawn of the industrial age, significant increase in productivity, the material knight is getting richer. People will have enough to eat, and so this life of working to get enough to eat is gone. So how do rulers break the mold in the context of this era? This is when consumerism came into its own. The core idea of consumerism is for people to continually seek higher levels of goods and enjoyment, even if you've got the bare minimum of satisfaction. But it's still instilled in me, thinking that only more material wealth is the only way to happiness. A man needs a luxury car. Women should carry designer bags. You need a mansion at home. These became the criteria for happiness. Yet when you finally buy a mansion, you might just start envying people with bigger mansions. It's because you've been indoctrinated with a never-ending desire for, never satisfied, always looking for more. Why is that? Because the definition of happiness has been tampered with by the rulers. Transition from the initial fulfillment of basic needs to the endless pursuit of material wealth. We seek higher quality goods not because we really need them, but to make a statement. We tie our happiness to the material possessions we have, thinking that the more the merrier. This idea keeps us in a constant cycle of consumption and busyness. Yet we pause to reflect and re-examine our goals and values. Maybe we can break the cycle. We need to rethink the definition of happiness, transforming material wealth into deep fulfillment and inner peace. We need to get rid of society's expectations of us and really pursue our own happiness, instead of pursuing happiness goals set by others. In this world of desire, maintaining an awareness of one's true value in order to live one's true self. What should we do to resist the erosion of our consumption and exploitation of our labor by our rulers? Reflections and in-depth studies on the issue. I've come up with a methodology for making money with money. Feel free to open my homepage and add my Telegram to learn. 1. I will tell you how to change from a poor mindset to a rich mindset. The mindset may seem trivial, but it can determine your actions and results. If you can't recognize your own thinking problems, any effort can be futile. 2. I will also teach you how to spend money to make money. You have heard it right. It's about spending money to make money. You may think this is incredible, but look at the rich people around you. Did they get the hang of it in the starting stages? When real estate was in full swing, some people only save money, and there are people who borrow money to buy more houses. Then the house went up in value and easily doubled my money. You see, rich people are always better at spending money than you are. I'll also introduce you to the 3 core tools for achieving wealth freedom. I'm not going to waste your time with some useless psychobabble. I'm going to give you practical tools that you can use right away. You can find out exactly what it is by adding me on Telegram from the homepage.